Hey everybody, it's TheCrifix, and welcome back to another episode of Mardek Chapter 3. Sorry about the cliffhanger last episode, and in this episode we're gonna go actually and talk to the world saviors and maybe fight them, but probably not. You, I recognize you, even with that silly helmet on. You are one of those pesky gruel soldiers from Chapter 2. What are you doing here? Well, hello there, world saviors. We're here to get the fire crystal. Aha, so the fire crystal is indeed in this large temple, which seems to be dedicated to the element of fire. I should have known, and I did, because we came here. We are here to take the crystal too, you see? I hope we find it soon because we've been in this cave for ages and it's hot. Not as hot as you, my dear. Now stop your complaining. So, we gonna fight the men, boss? Nine, not right now. We could easily cleanse the terrain with you, petty soldier, with his various assortment of cronies. But we need to save our strength for the fire temple ahead if we are to beat them to the crystal. We cannot spend even 1 milligram of it. Not one. Our strength, that is. Now come, saviors, into the temple we go. We will make this a race, eh? First one to the crystal. Though it will be more like a race between a deceased and dogless leg gruel and a speedy wasp high on some kind of illegal drug. And we are the wasp, high in our amazing splendor. You have no chance. Ha! Saviors away! So, the reason I ended the last episode so early was because I was really worried that the saviors were actually going to fight us. And they ended up not, so yeah, the saviors didn't end up actually wanting to fight us, so it's kind of sucks that I had to end the episode so early, but oh well. But here we are in the fire temple, so this is actually a really cool temple. I really like the layout of all this stuff. Oh, we got a new enemy here. We got a fire elemental. Let's see what this guy is. He is weak to water. That makes sense. And there's actually a bit of a new development in the series. Not really like it's all that much. However, I am actually using a different way to play this game now, as probably was noticed by how slow my mouse was moving in this battle here. I'm actually using a controller to play now, which is really cool. I only have a PS4 controller, so that happens to be what I'm using. But I found this program online called Joy to Key, and it lets me... Oh, we get another Miasmal Chalice here. I couldn't see it there for a second. Yeah, so we have a program called Joy to Key, which allows me to use a PS4 controller to control my Flash games. It's really cool. Hello, Gope, do you have anything more to sell us? The answer is no, so that's interesting. So this is the door to the boss, I would assume, but it's locked right now. So what we have to do is we actually have to turn on all 4 of these torches, which are with these corresponding rooms here. So yeah, let's we gotta go through each room, light up one of these things, and then eventually we'll be able to get into the boss area. So let's start with this room here, I guess. These rooms are all really big, and actually, the only reason I know all this stuff, so the only reason I actually know about all this stuff is just simply because I had a failed recording, which seems to happen a lot these days. But oh well, trying to get the best kind of content sometimes leads to that. Oh, we got another Trilobite Warrior here. There's actually an item that I want to get from the Trilobite Warrior, so I'm gonna try to remember to put on the what's it called, the Loot Finder level 1 when I actually fight the Trilobite Warriors. It's another staff for Gloria, and I'm not quite sure what it teaches her. I hope it teaches her something new, but it might not. So despite having a failed recording, the equipment that I had on didn't really change. I did put this glyph shield on Mardek, not the fish slayer, the glyph shield, which it does is spell resist, so that's pretty useful, and he's got the resist fire. Elwyn is currently working on the steel stole, so I think that was really the only equipment that changed, and Elwyn has mastered all of her songs for now, so we do have to find some more songs for her. So one thing that I accidentally did off screen while I was getting back to this point was I went back to the hermit that we talked to before that was kind of going crazy. And I didn't realize this before, but we can actually give him the scrumptious cake that we got from I can't remember her name, our air elementalist's mom. That's bad. I've already forgotten my party members. Anyways, forgetting the party member aside, we got a scrumptious cake from her, which the hermit actually wanted. So I ended up giving the scrumptious cake to the hermit by accident, and in return, I actually got this little wooden key, a small key made of wood. Its design is crude, and it looks like it's seen many years. So I don't know who would want a tiny little key like that, but I guess we'll find them at some point and maybe be able to give them this key and continue with the fetch quest. So that was really all that changed. So we got an inconspicuous looking chest. I almost forgot my own catchphrase up here. And can we turn down the encounter right here? Seriously. So Gloria leveled up in that last battle there, so she has one more AP point. Let's see if we can put it anywhere. I'm going to say the answer... Oh, no, we can put it in M damage soak 10. Good. And we got a very conspicuous looking chest here. Inconspicuous looking chest, which has a bunch of fire elementals that we're going to take out with ease, I would say. These guys are much easier with the Ballad of Balance, because I can do a little bit of damage to them with Major Door, and then I can kind of just finish them off with Gloria. Gloria does a really good job in this temple, so she's probably going to end up being a higher level than Major Door by the end of all this, but I'm not too worried about that. Oh, I forgot that our healing is all split, so I healed everybody with Mardek. Alright, so Major Door leveled up too. We could probably put the exact same skills on Major Door, and wow, okay, so we actually... So without splitting the damage across the whole party, we actually healed 240 for each of those with Mardek. That's pretty good. Admittedly, he does have the flame thing on, and I also gave him... oh, we got a flame tongue. And I also gave him, I think, yeah, M-Fire minus 50, so that just adds more to his resistances there. So we get the Flame Tongue here, which gives us the Fire Slash ability. So now all we're missing is the Earth Slash and this little mysterious guy right here. Although fortunately I did figure out what that ability is, kind of not off screen, but just, you know, by doing some little playing around here, we figured out what that ability was. I'm going to try to do as little menuing as possible, because as you guys can see, it is quite slow with my controller. Thank God we've all got double AP, because Elwyn's currently learning, yeah, damage soak 30, and she's only been hit 7 times, because a lot of the enemies in the Fire Temple here do use magic attacks. So thank God we've got double AP so we can actually make that process a bit slower. And hello, Alia. Oh, it's you. We split up and I don't like being by myself. Ah. I have to figure out this thing, but I don't know what it is. Maybe you can help? Alright. Go on, have a look. I can't help you, lol. Okay.
Power Seeker, you must prove your power and speed. Then you may be granted the eternal power of the crystal flames. Let that test commence.
Alright. Okay, we got a few minutes, so let's beat this guy quick. So we got a Flame Soul level 20 here. Not gonna do much damage. He is weak to fire and completely resistant to physical attacks, so Major Door is not going to be able to do anything, although he can lower defense, I guess. Not that probably is going to help too much. Ah, now he's numb, so he can't even attack. So let's use Whirlpool and finish this guy. Okay, we're not finishing this guy off. I am going to Water Slash and hopefully kill you. Good, we did. Okay, so we proved our power, I suppose. What about our speed then? We get some Fire Essence, awesome. Hello, yay, it worked. But I gotta run now. So I was really freaking out in the previous recording of this, but it's actually really easy. All you gotta do is just get out here, and there's our first fire lit there. So let's head in on to our second room here. I think I'm gonna do 2 rooms per video, so we'll do this room and then cut it off, and then do the other 2 in the next. Hello, Mr. Inconspicuous Chest. What do you have inside you? You have a few more fire elementals, but Major Door is numb, so he can't attack. I hope that we can kill them all with Gloria in just one hit here. See, like, all these guys, I mean, these are only just the fire elementals, and we have been running into a lot of them, but these guys only use magic attacks, I think. Maybe if they run out of MP, they'll use physical attacks. And we get a Dragon Blood Charm. I can't actually remember what this... Oh, no, I do remember what this does. It's kind of interesting. It's got M defense it's got M defense 5. I'm going to put this on Mardek, I think. And it gives Strength Boost, which we've already learned... like on Donovan, and suppleness as well, and it also gives resist fire, or resist numbness and resist fire. So we're gonna throw that on Mardek, and suppleness, I believe, stops us from being numb. Yes, it grants immunity to numbness, which is, I mean, it's all right, I guess. So we can't actually use it until we master resist fire, which is not a big deal. So we're just going to keep that on Mardek for now, and he'll learn it when he can, and then we'll throw it across our different party members and all the good things to learn all your skills. What do we got? This seems like... Oh, no. I don't know if it's a dead end. Oh, yes, it is dead end. Good. I like all these dead ends first so that we can actually go and grab items. So we actually got a ruby from that last battle, because we fought a ruby. I wonder actually what the drop rate for that stuff is. I'm kind of curious. We got ruby here, and it is 5%. That's pretty good. I wish we could have had some more rubies. Oh, we got a horned helm. I wish we could have had some more rubies later on. Or, not later on, but before when we were doing more grinding, but oh well. So we got a half helm here. It's either intimidating or incredibly silly, depending on who's wearing it and where. I mean, an axe-wielding man with a huge beard and frothing mouth could use this to further scare his foes. But if, say, a lawyer wear it, it wouldn't work so well. But maybe. So this has SOS Berserk, which is an interesting type of skill, which we haven't actually run into yet. So we gotta get rid of the elf hat. I'm sad because it provides more magic defense. Not like Mardek really needs it, but oh well. So SOS Berserk works very similarly to how it does in like I've been playing Final Fantasy X recently, so this is what I can relate it to. So whenever we're at 20% HP or less, we get Berserk, which I mean is not that great, and I'm probably not going to be using it unless we had like and Mardek leveled up in that last battle. So I think the only person I'd actually want to use Berserk on is like maybe Vern or Zack, probably. We haven't really used Zack in a while. And Mardek Master resists fire. That's pretty good. So now we can put the other stuff on him. So we can take off this resist fire. Although we're gonna keep the thing on him, like the what's it called? We're gonna keep the armor on Mardek just because it provides him good defense against fire. But oh, hey, there's more rubies, I guess. I think they also sell for a fair bit, so it's not that bad to have them. We don't really need that much money anymore unless we run into a really expensive shop, which I think we might actually. Not soon, but sooner than you might expect. So keep that in mind. Okay, so we're almost at the end here, and I see. I think his name was Bernard, the old guy. I don't remember what his name is anymore. Hello, Mr. Guy. Hey, this is what we call Soke. Just want to find over the magic gadget which can imprison an immortal soul due to caster's whims. Usually just used for a bit of fun. Yeah, I don't know. I've had my fair share of giggles with him. But these ones seem a bit iffy. This place is more evil than I thought. Them whippersnappers won't have a bloody clue what they are, so I suppose they're gonna be here for a while. You can probably operate though. You look like the type they respond to, being a pony of his hero with his tail and all. So go ahead, I won't stop you. It'll be amusing to watch the look on that lad's face when you get the crystal first. That's why I'm here, after all. All right.
Power Seeker, you must prove your power and speed, that you may be granted eternal power of the Crystal of Flames. Let the test begin.
Okay, we got another one of these guys, except we got 3 minutes to escape this time. That's pretty nice. I think like these times when we have like these guys here, I think this would be the only time I'd actually want to not fight battles. Because if you guys remember, since we're such a we're pretty high level, but since we're such a high level, we can actually just press. I mean, in my case, I'm pressing circle because I'm using a PS4 controller, but you can press Z on the keyboard to skip battles if you're high enough level above them. So that was 2 battles there. We probably saved just a lot of time. But getting out of here is gonna be getting out of here is pretty easy if you can just skip all the battles. It might be harder if you can't, because not only could you not skip the battles, but the enemies might also be kind of tough. But oh well, we got that just fine. And we got 2 flames lit up. So I think I'm gonna save the other 2 flames and maybe the boss for the next episode. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you all again next time. Peace off. Bye.